Welcome to another episode of Dietitian Life. I'm a bit tired.
Same.
Strangely enough, I woke up at 9:45 or 9:47 to be exact, because I didn't set my alarm, and I had a bank meeting at 10 a.m. about 20 minutes away. So I'm not showered. I had a little bit of chicken and a Pepsi Max for breakfast. And then after my meeting at the bank, because it went a bit quicker than what I thought, I got a Chobani yogurt. There's my morning. Dietitian Life. Hashtag.
There's some goodness in there.
What, Chobani's mint and protein.
Yeah,
get some Pepsi Max, get some hydration. Touch of caffeine.
Do you like artificial sweeteners?
So, is there anything wrong with artificial sweeteners, Peter Jane?
No, nothing validated.
She hates when I use her full name.
Yeah, it's really annoying. It's awkward.
Alright, so my week. I had state titles over the weekend. So
as you all saw on Snap?
Yeah, on Snap, if you're following. So we won, which was awesome. First time we've won the comp for a little while. I don't think the competition was as good as previous years, so that's a bit of a cop-out for ourselves, but that's alright, we won. And got selected in the Queensland team, which was cool. Did a bunch of emails, as usual. Not a lot, been a little bit out of mojo this week because of personal stuff. And yeah, dealing with certain issues that I can't really talk about, which is always fun.
Hashtag personal stuff.
Yeah, personal stuff, and then there's business stuff that I can't really talk about either. So, yeah, so it's going to be hard for me to give much of a dietitian life this week.
Oh, nah, you've been moving on a few things.
Like what?
Oh, you gave someone a raise. Did we talk about that last week?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, yeah, I sorted out. One practitioner is going to be moving locations interstate, so we've sorted out a new role for them.
We've got new roles coming.
So we've sorted out a new role for them, starting in June. So come up with a plan for that. So that should be good. Worked out the shadowing and training kind of regime and timing, and how much I'm going to pay them. And then we have a role coming up, which it'll be up by the time you see this video, for Wagga and Albury Wodonga. So it should be pretty close to, 4 to 5 days a week for the right person. Obviously, travel in between the two. So whether you're someone that wants to be based in Albury or Wagga, or somewhere in between.
Wagga rocks. Just bring it up there.
She loves Wagga. The current practitioner lives in Wagga because that's where he's been for a while. But I don't know if it's better if you'd rather get to Melbourne on a weekend than you'd stay at Albury.
They're actually quite similar locations, to be honest. They're
the same type.
Yeah, they're the same feel. I feel like exactly.
Regional country town.
Yeah, which is awesome for a lot of people.
Yeah,
not so much
chill.
But
fine. I like it out there, except there's no beach, and I don't really like.
Since when do you like it out there?
Well, I just don't really like.
Like never.
It's there's moments.
Any opportunity to crack my hometown living.
Yeah, because the coast is obviously better. Because I've been here my whole life. You love Wagga because you were there. That's where you grew up.
Doesn't mean I don't love other places.
Yeah, it's all right.
It's good. So if you want to move to that location, don't worry about what Tyson got to say about it. It actually is really nice. It's chilled.
I'd move there for the work that we've got. If I didn't have a job.
Okay.
What? I moved to freaking Northam in WA, which is like...
I don't know where that is.
There was a 49-degree day when I was there. 49 degrees.
Unpleasant.
It sucked. It wasn't as humid as it was over here. It's like dry heat. It was like you walked into a 220-degree oven, even though it was only 49 degrees. But, God, it was warm. We digress.
Veterans Health?
Veterans Health Week. Yeah, so that's...
It's giving me more to talk about.
Yeah, for those that don't know. Yeah, well, I don't know, I'm just a bit out of it.
Yeah, I know.
Getting out of it. Haven't had a shower.
I've showered.
Yeah, Veterans Health Week. So that's nutrition is the focus of Veterans Health Week this year. So we're working out how we can try and roll out some events, I guess, for Veterans Health Week this year across Australia. So just figuring out with the management team how we're going to go about that, how we're divvying out the workload. Which is
maybe
the hard part.
Decision.
Yeah, maybe made a decision. I'm going to have the chat. That's one of the chats I missed this morning because I was sleeping.
Obviously needed to sleep. So don't stress.
Disappointing.
Life happens.
Yep. Your turn.
I've been negotiating with a practice to see if we can get some work out of that, and that's been lots of backwards and forwards. I think I finally sent my last back and forward this morning. Try and see if we can land that, because it would be sweet if it's the right deal. So that's been good fun from a negotiation point, and I've not involved this person much at all. I've tried to do it on myself, which I'm confident. I'm confident doing, maybe not so much Tyson's point of view, but I do run and own my own business just quietly, just putting it out there. Maybe not the same way you would, but it works. So that's been nice. I've been enjoying that. What have I learned from that? It's speed and efficiency. So I jumped on the opportunity when I saw it. They weren't amazingly keen to start with, and then they decided that they wanted to go a different way. But because I've just been powering through and hounding them with emails, then it means that we might have landed it. But again, consistency and always getting back to people as soon as you see an opportunity jump and arise. Then I think that makes a big difference. What else this week? My daughter was sick on Monday, so she was vomiting everywhere. So I've been pretty Insta happy lately. So if you haven't been following us on Instagram, dietitian.life. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yes! Take one for the win. So I've been feeling pretty tired and pretty shit this week. And we also had public holiday on Monday, so
Throw everything out.
Same as Tyson, I've struggled to get back into the groove of things since being away for a couple of weeks, and not really getting my teeth into anything, just been trying to stay above and answer emails and keep on top of everybody.
I'm actually super keen to go to Melbourne on Saturday. For some reason, I feel like that'll be my...
Get back into it?
Yep. Once I get that flight time with no one annoying me and I'm awake and smash some stuff out, get back on top and get back in the rhythm, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it always helps to have quiet time and alone time for some people that are, generally individual people. So I think I need to get back into work. So have a clinic, and I've got heaps of work next week, lots of good stuff, lots of meetings, which I'm really looking forward to, and same with you. Interacting with people gets me on point. I've got a really important meeting tomorrow.
What time?
You didn't even respond to that. You were like, nah, it's not worthy of a comment. So they wanted me to be there at 6:45.
7:15.
No, it was 6:45. And I said no. Anyway, the best they could do was 7:15. Now, bear in mind, it takes half an hour to get to 35 minutes actually, to get my daughter to babysitting. And then from there, an additional 20 minutes to get here into Maroochydore, minus 5 minutes plus or minus traffic. So
plus how long it takes to get a coffee.
That's not going to happen beforehand, guarantee it. So I probably won't be eating breakfast. I will crawl out of bed, get my daughter in the car and drive to work. So commitment, it will pay off, I think, if I can make the guy like me, which is generally pretty easy. So,
oh God.
But that came about from a meeting where I went and met the practice manager, sold our stuff and told her why we would be what they were looking for. Previously, they've never referred to us as well, so hopefully we can change their mind and do some really good stuff. Anyway, they're just around the corner and it's important to me to land this, so fingers crossed. I will let you know the outcome.
That's what else I've done. Went and saw the accountant. Had a massive chat with them about, it's hard to get into everything, but yeah, about my personal kind of loans and stuff, and then also the business, and then how to actually structure things properly to ensure that we're in a good position come the end of financial year. So obviously it's now May, so planning for the end of financial year should have been happening for most of the year, but now it kind of gets to the point where you actually consolidate where you're at, where you think you're going to be in the next 2 months, and start to make plans towards that. So if you are running your own business, plan ahead of time is definitely the best option, because once it comes to June 30, it's too late. So if you do it a bit sooner, you can start to plan, start to maneuver things effectively. Stuff like paying super of staff and contractors, if you do pay contractors super, before end of financial year is always good from a tax position. So,
and do you have to just do it in one bulk, or need to do it every quarter or every 6 months?
If super, well, you can choose to do it however you see fit, but I would say every quarter would be the most important thing to do.
Particularly when you've got a lot of staff and a lot of super to pay, and you don't want to just go,
yeah, and if you did it every week or fortnight, then it becomes, well, as a small business that doesn't have that infrastructure, it would become too much time cost to do that every fortnight. So we do it quarterly, make sure they get everything for that quarter immediately. So this quarter it'll be paid a week early, and then adjustments made post financial year for whatever's left. Yeah. So that's pretty much Dietitian Life, really.
Yeah, so I had my first fangirl moment this week too.
Yeah, she had a fangirl moment.
Yeah, so normally it's Tyson gets all the women walking through, stressing, red-faced. Oh, it's Tyson! You're on Dietitian Life!
Oh my god.
And then proceeds to tell me about it.
And that's how I tell the story.
Yes.
Oh, Tyson! You're on Dietitian Life!
Yeah, anyway, this time it was me.
Oh god.
So... nah, it's good. It means that, we're having an impact.
So what did the fangirl tell you? What did she say?
She gave me advice around what I can do to be better, which is always good in a positive way. She told me that what I wear is good, but I need to use more filters.
Yeah.
So there you go. I used a filter this morning, didn't I? Can take feedback and implement it.
Pretty sure I've given her that feedback about 1.5 years ago.
I use filters sometimes. I just can't bother doing it all the time. But yeah, anyway. So
yeah, you don't want to do it all the time anyway. But yeah, just to make it funny, what you wear is fine. I don't know about that.
Excuse me. She said she liked my fun earrings, so I wore some different ones today.
This fangirl's actually my cousin. So
don't give away the story.
So obviously my cousin now likes her more than me on there, which is fine. Well, it's not hard on Instagram because I'm not even posting stories on there. So
no, you're not.
You have to win that battle.
I got a bird this week too. Check out the bird.
Oh, you got a bird at home.
Yeah.
Weird. Something I was going to rant about.
You were looking for it on your phone?
Yeah, I was looking for it on my phone, but I can't find it.
Particularly relating to...
I don't know.
I had a massive rant this morning.
Oh, that's something else I did. I looked into Alexa skills. So Peta's just looking like this because she's got no freaking idea what that is. So it's yet another kind of social. So Alexa, with most of you will probably know, is like the voice activated kind of stuff where you just ask it questions and it'll tell you the answer. So Google do one, like Google Home. You basically say, Alexa, what is the weather like?
Like Siri.
On Wednesday? Yes, but it sits in the middle of your table in your home or wherever else you want to put it, and you ask it shit. So there's something called like debrief or Alexa brief, something like that. One of you will correct me, but basically, yeah, we have the opportunity to create a skill that then, like every morning, someone can go, tell me, say it's the practice tip of the day, and it'll just say that off the bat. Yeah.
For what purpose?
For the what purpose is that if people eventually just move to doing that rather than having to pick up their phone, look at a Snapchat or an Instagram, that they've got something else that while they're eating their breakfast, they can just say that, or making their breakfast, they can say, Alexa, tell me Dietitian Life, whatever. And then it just plays. So it's well before its time, especially in Australia. But I was looking at doing that So I think we'll be able to do it. I just need to work out the RSS feeds, which again, Peter's going to glaze her eyes
No,
over.
I've heard of that word.
Okay.
I don't really know what it is, but I've heard of it.
Okay.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
So there you go.
But I just got to figure out whether I need to have a streamlined SoundCloud or Spotify or just keep it as is, because you want to keep the briefs like 30 seconds to a minute max, and all of our videos are like over 10 minutes. So it'll just be about whether we just have something where we record into it. So yeah, basically looking at that, also doing a lot of stuff around marketing, working on strategy there, looking at all the stuff that we can optimize and improve, and there's so freaking much, and I want to,
There's always a lot.
There's always a lot, but I think if you're not looking at it and if you just use that a lot as all right, I'm not going to do anything, then you're going to fail. So in terms of my rant, go do shit.
It actually works.
All right, cool. You want to do a question?
Yeah, I do. So, what would you do, and what is your response when you hear people sprouting nutrition information and telling people in cafes what to do with their diet? What would you do?
And since none of you are actually writing in the comments, maybe you hit us up in private if you don't feel comfortable sharing. As always, subscribe, please, and share with your friends. See ya.